Good morning, Team Blue. Just like that, 2024 is gone, and here we are with just 2 days left of 2024. Gonna be 2025 on Wednesday. So, this is my Reflect on 2024 Monday Morning Minute, and I want to touch on, because this could probably take me an hour if I were to go back and look at all the things I want to do better or want to maybe have goals for in 2025. So I'm going to make them really quick and just say there's three. There's three 2024 opportunities that we got focused on, that we really wanted to do work on, that we felt like we were making a culture change with. And at some point during the year, all you guys know, we had some distractions. And I want to be clear, distractions definitely hinder your progress sometimes. But let's make sure that the distractions or the other things aren't the reason why we don't look in the mirror and decide this can be different. So number one, accountability. And accountability is, and I just did it, okay, so I'll go backwards for a second and say, let's not use the word but. But is, well, because, and the reason I didn't is, so let's not use but in 2025. Let's be accountable. Let's look in the mirror. Let's decide we're part of the solution. If I'm not getting something I need, I've got to share that with someone in order to say I'm getting what I need so I'm able to do what I'm supposed to do. And a lot of that is looking in the mirror and deciding that I can make a difference, I can make the change. So I got to bring it to the table and be accountable to it. The second one is communication. We all know that communication is absolutely important across the board. We do good sometimes with communication, and then it's an opportunity sometimes. So communication is that thing we always got to work on it. We always got to put it in the forefront of it. It's one of those things we got to keep getting better at. Number three, coaching, teaching, helping anyone and everyone on all fronts. So to follow those up and say, okay, 2025, we've got, sort of a list of things. 2024, these are sort of the top three in general that we all want to work on as a group. And this is focused a lot on what I tried to see, what I was trying to, to evaluate us as where the opportunities were, where we did maybe okay, we just need to get better. And I want to say that those three, accountability, communication, coaching, teaching, were sort of the three, those are sort of the three goals that I have in 2025. So let's start off with number three, look in the mirror for improvement, bring more solutions and less problems. We are absolutely impeccable at bringing problems to the table. So we've got to work on, how do I bring solutions to? It's not always about saying, hey, here's what's wrong. A lot of times it's a lot about saying, like, here's what I think we should do, or have we thought about this? So we've got to look ourselves in the mirror a lot. We've got to say, what do I think? What do I want to communicate so that I'm able to be part of a solution instead of always bringing a problem? Number two, meet in smaller groups. And I started thinking this through last year. I want to meet in smaller groups, and there's pockets of groups out there that can all meet, and then when we come together as a leadership team, we can share a lot of those things. I think we missed the boat a little bit in 2024. We tried to meet in too big a group sometimes, and when we get our whole leadership team together, we're right around 35 people. It's a very difficult meeting, and I'm not sure that it's productive enough, and I want to try something a little bit different. We're definitely not going to dismiss that leadership meeting maybe once or twice a year, but we're going to break it up a little bit more into smaller groups and try something a little different. And hopefully the smaller groups getting in alignment can bring that information to the big group at some point. So we got, kind of ancillary groups out there working toward, one bigger group to help with the communication. Last and most importantly, and let me tell you this, I've heard this from lots of different people. It's definitely one of those messages that's resonated with me for a long time now, and a lot of people continue to say it's extremely important, so I put it at the top of my list. Back to basics. We got to get in the field. We got to get around our guys working out there. We got to get around our customers a lot. We got to really be the source of learning, coaching, teaching, helping people. And we can't do that from our office space enough. We've got to be out in the field more. Our branch managers, even our leadership team, other people in our admin group that, have an opportunity to get out in the field some. We got to do that as much as possible in 2025. We're still growing really fast, and without the expertise, without the leadership, without the knowledge in the field with our operators and with other people that are doing work from our customers, we don't get our best shot at doing the best job. You lack that experience, you lack that wisdom, you lack what comes from being with the company several years. That's not out in the field, then it doesn't translate to doing the best we can do. So we got to do better at that in 2025, and that's my top goal. I'm ready to share more of these goals with our leadership team and other things. I know that Chris and I are going to be getting together, and we've kind of started wrapping our brains around, what are all the things that we want to do better, what are all the things that we got to do in 2025. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to come at 2025 with as much energy as I can. Hang on, put your seatbelt on. We're getting ready to do some big things, and we're all going to be on the same page. We're all going to be in alignment, working together, and it's going to be incredible when you see the end result. Have a great day. Have a great rest of the week.